Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Because I've been wanting to ask you this. This is a personal question I want to ask you.
Oh, I love personal questions.
Okay, you love her. It's not that personal. I'm not asking you like when does your first day of cycle start, but I want to know. I want to know. How did you get into the sports world? Were you an athlete at first and then like fell into it? Like, how did you get into this world?
Well, you know what? I got into it because I was the neighborhood tomboy, right? And so, you know, back in those olden days, we had to read the newspaper to keep up with our favorite sports teams. So that's how I developed a love of writing and of journalism. And once I figured out that you can put two of the things I love the most together, which is sports and writing, this is a dream that I pursued since I was in 10th grade.
Wow.
I mean, a lot of times when you're young, you switch careers and professions 4 or 5 different times. You know, you might grow up wanting to be a firefighter or something like that, and then you change over time. But the only thing I've ever wanted to do was this. Plus, I can't really do math, so you know that really wasn't my testimony, and neither was science. Right, so it worked out.
Only math I can do is when I'm counting things that's green. $1,
I can count that check all day.
Now, you're no stranger to speaking out, okay, and speaking your mind for yourself, for the athletes. Do you think that the professional leagues have changed a little and doing better with taking care of the athletes, or what?
Yeah, they've changed in terms of being more open to athletes speaking their mind, but they didn't change because they felt like it was the right thing to do. They changed because public opinion drugged them that way. Sports fans today of this generation are a lot different. They want to know that the athletes that they watch, that they stand for something. And I think a lot of athletes feel a deeper responsibility to use their platforms for something bigger and beyond just their sports. And so because companies saw with the Black Lives Matter movement, where we were as a country last year, that they knew that they could no longer have this hardline stance to stay in your lane, only stick to sports. And now they see that the only way that they will have credibility with their fan base is if they allow their athletes to speak their mind. Now, it's not perfect because I think there's a line to be drawn in all of these leagues, but for now, they're a little more open to it.
Man, I got 1,000 questions. Go ahead, Deanne.
Oh, no, look, you've been very vocal about civil rights and activism and all that. What are your thoughts on mandatory patriotism in sports now?
It's whack. Patriotism is about love for country, and that love is not based off an anthem, and it's not based on a flag. It's based off the fact that we want this to be a better place, and we're going to hold this country to the ideals that they said that they stood for. Everything that's written on the Statue of Liberty about bring us your sick, your tired, your poor, we're going to hold them to that. They promised us democracy and freedom. That's what the love of country is.
I feel like every time I pay my taxes,
there you go.
That's my patriotism.
100%.
And I am still shouting you out, IRS. Send me a birthday card or a thank you note. The amount of money I pay y'all in taxes, I can open up 5 schools with.
I'm telling you.
I'm just telling you.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Ain't that the truth?